Okay, let's check everything. We're here on the computer. What do we got? What do we got? Ding, ding. Lots of ads up, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay, so we're live on Facebook. We're not Facebook. We're not. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. With that, we are solid. Solid there. Thanks, really quick. Okay, everybody. Today, what we're going to be doing is a little something different. Because we're now in the semester for me. I go to Utah State. We're going to try and do some robot modeling and such. Something that one of my friends has suggested to me because we keep printing tons and tons of prototypes for one part. I think the last part we've done this last summer, which it's been a few break or even a month almost. The last part we did was a part that would attach onto a as a carriage, attach onto a thing, and also hold a motor that also would move another thing for another carriage. Basically, making it so it moves one way, and then it will pull something that would move the other way. One thing would move that way, and this thing makes things directions. That's kind of what we wanted. So what I had been working on in the past. We haven't gotten it fully assembled. We still have a few more parts to print out. But something that we keep noticing over and over again is uh, but what we noticed, sorry, something that quick. But we noticed was the fact that um, because I have to fit a motor has an edge where the motor turning is. That edge makes it so you have to lift up the top part a little bit, and the other side I had to receive the belt that would move things. That wasn't raised up, so it's technically at an angle like that for what I have built. I'm looking at it right now over there, but yeah. So we're gonna need to figure out how to level it. But the hint given to me was that I should probably just model all the parts and put them into one piece or one image, so I can then see it virtually before I print it out, and I can maybe spot a couple of things without having to print the part and then noticing, oh, I missed that, and then print it again, and then noticing, oh, I missed another thing, which I basically did. I did 6 different prototypes, and we can reduce the amount of prototypes, meaning reduce the amount of plastic and everything else. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try to work at right now. So this is technically all school related for me slash business related. This is a project I'm doing for a business base at Beats. Check it out. Basically.com is available, but it's not officially released. It is there. It's just that we don't have the store online and everything, so you can technically see what we're getting at on that website. It's a merchandising website, and we're gonna make a robot that does hurler beads as well. We're trying to work on that. Um, yeah. So let me switch on over to a in-game capture view. Maybe I'm just double checking it. I have like I'm probably doing the most horrible setup ever. 360. So how I do my capturing system is I kind of just capture specific windows because I might change the window or do something with it. So I don't want to mess up how it looks. That's kind of like what I'm at process. Is it not popping up? That's not popping. 1 second while I go. wonder if it's like, huh? That's weird. I don't know why it's not popping up. All right, we're gonna open the bot. Not sure if we're going. I have like a bunch of applications open that I do not open. I probably should do a restart before I just want to open Task Manager really quick. Like a problem. We are in Discord currently, so anybody that wants to pop in, you can, of course. Applications open that we don't want open. So we're gonna go in those tasks. Sure. Problems or not. Let's check this. Uh, Play capture. Do a window capture. Wonder if it's because it knows it's not games. There we go. Okay, got it. We just need to. No, it's not covering me up. There we go. All right, cool. We have it open. Excellent. So we have Fusion 360 open. Um, so parts that we've been working on are kind of scattered throughout here. We got a lot of different. So I'm gonna need to probably pull in a couple different parts. This is my original Perler file. Um, we're going to need to adjust this around it. Yeah. I might have. Do I have things locked in here? So for starters, I'd like to take this belt if I can. No, okay, yeah, this belt. I want to like almost copy this over. Or actually, no. So let's just start with this. Let's go through here and delete one by one all the things that we don't need. This. Um, don't need this. I'm gonna delete that. Um, how we're doing these is a little bit different than how it's modeled. Might need to delete a lot of those. But we're gonna leave them now because fine. We're gonna delete this idle pulley thing. We're gonna put a different pulley thing on it, and these are also different kinds that we don't touch it. Level nine, we don't. Um, and then we do want to keep this piece because I think we got something very similar to what we're gonna put there. We do not need the motor mount. We have a NEMA stepper motor. That's kind of the motors we are using, but not that specific one. NEMA 17. So we'll have to probably design our own like motor, I guess, in a way. Delete these screw caps because we're actually not using caps to hold the motor. We're just letting it sit as it. Maybe that's a bad decision on my part in the design, but who knows? And literally, we're using this belt clamp right here that I modeled. I made this belt clamp to clamp things. Whoops. So that's kind of like how we're using things to get into space. Yeah. So I made it so basically the two belts, because I have them facing, they go through that. They're facing outwards, so they like are meshing on the top and bottom. So if I technically open this, I can like mute it, and you can see it's made of three parts technically. See that it's gonna lock into the when it locks in. So I have like a little pin. I got this. I don't know if this is my finalized version of the belt clamp where I actually gave it some leeway. Looks like it is. I gave it a nice little millimeter of leeway in the pin because it was kind of like not shoving in there fast, like well enough. I just realized that my um, okay, there we go. I think I got my fixed again. I think sometimes since it's all using the same GPU, I'm using three functions of the GPU is kind of messing up a few things I'm working on. Okay, so let's see if we can find. I think I had a earlier. Thought I had file pull in some fields. No. Have like in assets. I thought I got some assets, but maybe not. Let me look at some other of these projects. I should have a can move a couple of these files around that I have in like long projects. This or, um might be exactly what we can pull it in. Okay. So okay, that's final edit of what I'm double checking. That is actually yeah, that does look like it. Let me go grab it. Okay. All right. So right now, I'll show you a little bit. This piece is the one end, and if you kind of look at this, I have the plate where this would attach onto three pins that I'll roll along a 20 millimeter um, V slot rail. This is not raised, but if you look over here, it is raised right here. Distance from here to here. So basically, I need to make sure that this is fixed so it is raised. And also, because this is going to go like forward and back, I need to make sure that there is a slot here to fit a part that we were going to use. I'm going to grab a part if we have it. I don't know. 1 second to check and see if we have it printed. Okay, I have all the variants of the parts I'm looking at right here. So this is. I hear myself a little bit almost. So this is the carriage that we are going to be pulling and pushing. This is the original design of it. So I had two prints of it. This is an honest mistake one, so I wouldn't have been able to find out unless I printed what to do. You notice they're basically the same exact thing. The only difference is these little holes right here and here was a little bigger because I made it like the exact width, no leeway, and I had to fix that because you need a little bit of some leeway room so you can fit something like that. There's the current clamp. If you can notice, there's no pin because I think this is actually either my first or second iteration where I couldn't quite get them together. It still holds it very tight just because the plastic producing so much friction that it can hold it. So that is going to hold it, and this technically should go around through here. And I put another clamp right there. And then this belt will kind of rotate, pull and push these back and forth. So, and that will be on this entire piece here. Actually, I could go ahead and put it on. I have my makeshift parts, which aren't quite my finalized parts here, so we could probably put it together. So I'm going to see. Oh no, I can't. I was stupid and attached this thing, but I forgot that there's some supports that are in the way that I didn't peel off. I gotta go grab parts or some tools. Allen wrenches. The whole thing is being put together with screws that have Allen wrenches. Makes it very useful. Like things. So I can just do this. This. This took me forever to put on. This. Got that little support there. Now we have to this is technically not the final cut. There. And we paint it back up. I do not have wide enough. Maybe that would be something in my final parts when I make, so we don't feel like they're not sticking out. That like maybe this sticker or something. Like these. Those are the smallest size of ones I have. All right, now that I have that, if you look at here, how I have this held together is I have another Allen or Allen wrench screw poking through this whole thing. And I have literally a washer built into this 3D print, as you can see in, do I have it here? Oh, did I not import the part yet? Right here, I need to move this. I move, go to the perler bot. Perler bot, let's pull in our bed clamp. So this is our bed clamp. Around later. Oh, the bed clamp is made of two parts technically. I only print out the one part though, just because. You have the bed carriage, and you have the top bed part, which this will be glued onto whatever contraption you want to put on top of it, really. Or maybe I'll build a better replacement because this piece is just a clamp onto the top of it. So let's actually minimize that part. Really not rotating properly around where I want it. So I need to remeasure and make sure that this is the final copy. Let's actually inspect from here to here, 7 millimeters. Should be the size of this, if I'm not wrong. But I could collect everything I need to. Okay, 1%. Excellent precision with a crappy school ruler. Yeah, I gotta love the school ruler. Okay, okay. So let's quickly check the millimeter length. This is about 7. Yes. So this is correct. I measured this old piece, obviously. Old piece. Oh, it's very clean print. This is Ender 3 that printed this. If you notice, there's close to no defection at all. All of these pieces right here are technically support pieces that can be broken out. I just didn't. Um, but the only like defection might be the bottom, but even then it's very clean. One of my best prints. But yeah, so we have that on here. So now we want to run this wire. I think it might be underneath first. And then what we can do pull it out. I love it. Perfect. I'm gonna need to get a needle or something like that. Go through the band. If this will work. Gripping it. You have like a needle to pry it up almost. You want to keep that knife here so later. Get here. Needle. All right, we got the needle. Okay, so trying to get this thing through. Back into the needle. There we go. Okay. Got this around. So basically, it's going to roll on this pin, and the motor will be on the other side. Push and pull it. I think that's kind of how it's going to. This little guide. Now, oh, pull this up through. Well, I just noticed we have the big problem. I don't have enough space in this piece right here because I think I designed this for smaller size. This is a larger V-slot rail I have. So we'll have to actually undo all of this and do our other V-slot rail because this is wrong sized. So that will be fun. We'll have to go back and fix that. But at least we can use this demonstration to show how it can work, kind of how basically when you pull this one side, it'll pull this piece across. And you pull this side, it'll pull. That's kind of what we're working with here. And that'll be the whole V-slot rail. We're gonna need to put the things on here so we can attach it to, and it'll be solved there. Actually, I could probably go and do that right now. I'd have to switch around these pieces, but these pieces need to be edited anyways, before we fix up this entire section. Maybe by the end of this week we can have that bottom piece done. So let's line it up. This piece I do not think needs to be edited. Any edits we might do would just be other 3D prints that we're going to attach onto it, basically. Attaching on either through glue or just friction of different sorts. So that's kind of what I expect we will be doing. So let's pick a side. Have this thing all upside down. Let's make the front right here, meaning let's select this object. We have everything. We're gonna move this object. Let's flip it at least one way. Oops, a button. Let's flip it. Where is the rotation? Not this way. I want to flip it this way. Cancel that. We need body as well. Actually, we need probably. Oh, that's interesting. Like say elsewhere. Okay, let's move this. Get 90 degrees. Rotate it again. Oh, the front is on the front. That rotation by upwards rotation at 90 degrees. So now we're face forward. Have that there. I believe this might be the final product. So here's all my iterations of this part. I think the very first iteration was this piece. I used this piece in previous models, and then after I noticed I need to probably put this on some kind of paste that could be attached to something else, that's when I think I printed this piece, which then I've realized that I need to put a pin right here, and I would have to slide it in, but in order to slide it in, I would need to have room to be able to put something here. So then I'm like, okay, well, let's try something different. Actually, I think this was this, but top broke off. Then I tried this. I added more. No, I tried this, then this, because I needed more width. I was thinking I could like maybe go in there and twist it by hand. And that didn't work. And I'm like, oh wait, I need to turn this whole piece sideways because it's actually going to be sideways, not this way. So then I created the sideways version, and then I realized, oh, same problem. I need to put a thing here, and you can see I try to carve it out to see maybe I could solve the problem, but that didn't. So that came to my final form right now to this piece. So I guess it's 5 different tries before I got it right. I technically can use some of these again, like these, as long as I just don't need to use half the part itself. But yeah, that's definitely a pain. You have to redo a bunch of the same pieces. Let's quickly confirm that's 6 millimeters. We need to copy format of this piece right here because this seems to work right here. Let's look at that. So that is 2 millimeters wide by, check what this, that's 7 meters by 7. Okay. We're gonna need to widen up this piece up 1 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter. Okay. Because right now these are even and they have to stay even, so you can't just go one side or the other. I have to like actually go and do by whatever. So let's do turn motor carriage. I think that's what this is, right? Turn motor carriage. Gotta go in here. Go to sketches. Find the one sketch that actually makes this right here. We'll have to edit. Oh wait, actually. It won't let us edit. That is kind of a why I. Okay, so what we're gonna do start at one of these points and add 0.5 side. Oh, not only that, but we also need to double check. Is this 1 millimeter? It's here, then that's also wrong. That is 1 millimeter. Add 0.5 to both of these sides. But we can start from this point all the way down and around. Seven by 2. Now we have that. Let's also do that to the other side because again, 7 by finish sketch. Grab that, root it, 5. That will. Oh, oops. That's not exactly how I meant. Grab the hashtag. That 5. That what? One I top. Five. Ups. What is trying that? Going through that object is oh all the way. Oh, how this freaking program works half the time. All right, let me go over to actual model. Thank you for the follow, Lunar Deprived. Nice to have some course. How's your day going? All right, let's go back to this piece. Again, all right, this gotta add like half a millimeter to sides by and over this corner to the skirts by 2. Excellent. Sketch. Grab sides. Then okay. So I got that. Root it. Directions. Works. If why is it not letting me? Apparently a decent because this side's actually cutting for that. Okay, good. I think that fixes our one problem, so we don't. All right, so now that we have that solved, what other problems do we have exactly? Um, so something that I did over on this piece, I pull it up, is you can see I did this guide right here. It kind of makes me want to try this whole section, almost copy and paste it over to this over here, where you have it right here, because that'll help give it a little more support and everything, and also make a little safety net for when I push up against it. If it ever tries to push and pull on the plastic part itself, it has like a nice good against the slot rail. See how over here I have, you probably can't see it, it's all in there. But that piece makes it so I can't push up or push up against it. So this will pull in and it'll stop. Over here, it's the opposite, and you can see it broke off right here. So we might need, I think that's what we're gonna need. Add that little extra support when needed. I think it's more. So yeah, let's save this. Okay, so as we got that, let's delete this turn motor carriage. We're gonna have to bed clamp. I think nice, right? Nothing we need to do about the bed clamp itself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing we have to do there. So, oh wait, no, which means I want to keep it. Actually, one thing we do want to do with the bed clamp. Okay, yeah, let's delete the bed clamp. What we need to do with the bed clamp is we don't need this. I think we got the turn motor carriage finalized. That. Um, but we can do with the bed clamp. Where is the bed clamp? Um, we need to save the bodies. So we have like this body. I save this body over here at top clamp. We're gonna rename this. Move, copy paste. Really? Oh, there we go. Top slide. Call that top slide. Okay. Now we can pull rubber bot. Front. Just things. Give it 90. Also base. That one. That around 90. Now the front. That. We're gonna need rotate. Where's the bell? Bell over. Oops. Over rotate it 90. On a bunch. Not like right here-ish. You pull it into the right here. It should be right there in the middle. We're not gonna like. Oh yeah, that's gonna go right there. Uh, all right, smooth idler. Wait, where's that go? Smooth idler, aluminum, laser. The other piece. Find that one. Those. That, that, that. Idler. I like make this all create a component, create selection set. Apparently this is not lined up perfectly. But this where I really I would actually be amazing. Actually just mess with these parts and love to do that. It just perfectly fit any question to ask. Actually, there. Here it is. Boom. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Just like okay. Doing good. We're starting to rotate these put our parts together how we want. Actually, interestingly enough, we're gonna have to like a whole select. Grab this. One, that one. Okay. For our like that. Right? And not believe saying that out. Well, okay. That's kind of how it's going. You don't need the that piece. Ah, there's the V slot rail. That's the bigger V slot rail. 2x4 is basically 2 1. I do have one of those, only one piece though, and we're not going to use it really because it's out of it. Ooh. Don't really get it. All right, let's motor and carriage. Yeah, turn motor carriage. Motor carriage. Go it to one side. Get 180 all the way over. Being tractor. And all right, here we are. There. We'll find that very close to correct, right on, and go right through that. Look at basically what we have, but digitally. Kind of working. Don't have that part. Let's see if we can find that. I can't find. I couldn't find it earlier. I know I designed it because I have it 3D printed. So don't worry. One end. Ah, the other end is three-pin carriage. That's just a previous edit. Here, what is this? Here, let's delete this instead of file. What? Oh, out of it. Um, oh, there it is. End roller carriage. Oh, what the frick did I do here? Oh, I didn't print this part up yet. I moved it up and gave it the distance. Yeah, that does it. That does it. I didn't realize I finished that part. Yeah, let's just pull it in then. All right. Put it 90 degrees this way, that way. Front, let's pull this down like that. More. Down right here. Up a little bit. Over a smidge. Not quite lined up 100%, but now go to the side, make sure it's lined up there. Oh, got it lined up. Oh, let's just put on that right there and grab it. I'm gonna that to me. I have to all weird. There we go. Oh, you can see how it's coming. Not the size of it, basically. Okay, there we go. All right, close enough, right? Um, see how everything works. It's not printed out yet. Just make that. Um, all right, here. Let's take this B slot right. Where is it? Let's like use a level off our thing. Double check everything. Uh, okay, have that. Zero gap. C. You're actually off by slightly. Oh, or it's the exact same time. Like that's just that. The motor's a little bit bigger than my normal motor. You notice my normal motors. Wait, I guess I never showed you my normal. This is like half the height, a lot less because you don't need power. Oh, this is kind of actually fun. I actually made a part that fits it. No, all right. So it's gonna look more like that. I imagine that's actually probably smaller than that though. Not like fine if I see that this is that much off. But maybe I can check by looking at. Oh, that's like sure lined up perfect. That is lined up perfect. I really hope I have those been correct. So I'm trying to think. If I print this out now, is there any picture to say? A little bit higher than that. About 12 meters. that base. So have 507 the other side. Here, I kind of already did the alteration on it. Hard to grasp what architect. What I can do is technically add up top piece. This it's 31.47. So 467. So this is clearly 0.07 millimeters off. Okay. So I think I'm confident. Let's go and check out the real part. How did I design? Wondering if we need like yeah, or I think we're just gonna. The other question is how are we gonna okay. Let's print it. I think we'll be set. Oh, yeah. Anything else we need to do? I haven't started. But let's save this a as mesh, a binary. Color carriage. One card touch. Get up to the computer and then transfer it over. Roll 8. I was a 4-hour print. Okay. Solid. And roller carriage via wood. Make sure I select that on our 3D printer. Alrighty. Well, that concludes this segment. We'll have it finished today. Whew. All right. I think that's a good conclusion. Got that part all modeled up. Bracket, blah blah blah. The next huge challenge we got is we to kind of assemble a structure together once we build this base. Structure needs to be built around the base in order to get up onto to get up on. That would be kind of alrighty. That's okay though. We're gonna end this morning's stream, and we'll see about probably maybe doing a nice gaming stream like normal. Something else. Okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna complete this segment. Should we double check if our we had a new subscriber recently. We have 6 subscriptions. We're still a lot of followers. I mean, last month. I haven't went out as far as new followers. Definitely need to I don't need your guys' help on that. Definitely. What? So I'm gonna end this. Thank you all for watching. We'll probably start a new stream very shortly. Give us a care. Oh, like that's not me. Times wait. Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us. Please like, follow, subscribe. We'll see you next time.